go, go. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. Hopefully, you had a good weekend. I did. I went to a new spot, little brunch spot yesterday. Those damn waffles were so good. It had like this. It was like a cinnamon. I don't know. It was something cinnamon something. They were so good waffles. This place in over here. It was cute. Um, what else did we do? I did some decluttering, some putting some stuff to the side to donate. What else did we do? That was good for me because I'm doing every step we decluttering. We're decluttering. Um, and then what else? Just the regular stuff, just a few errands and stuff like that, haircut stuff. So yeah, we'll just relax. I didn't get into I wasn't really watching anything. Um, I didn't watch any movies or anything like that this weekend. Did I? I don't remember. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. But yeah. So I don't even know what's going on down to the
I sponsor the now. I sponsor the
Let me tell you something.
blogs, girl. We have not. I think I have to use the bathroom because I've been drinking a lot of water. Hold on, I'll be right back. So I had to go. I had to, to the laboratory. Two things that I said. I remember I said when I leave comments on something, I will talk about it. Okay, so we're gonna talk about it. There's two things that I left comments on. One, remember the other day when I said that it's like the game, little Duval, Slim Thug, that like they come down to the internet, it's always about how women are showing up in relationships with single women, like trying to shame women who are single, trying to make it seem like their position, like them as men, their position next to women is valuable. And because you don't have a man, something might be wrong with you. They come down here, they come down to the internet all the time on that foolishness, right? Remember I said that? Little Duval, this was 2 days ago. He comes out and this woman says, he says, all the bad bitches that never settle are still single though. Because a woman said, I think that's the point of not settling, friend. LOL. To be single and available until the right one worth it comes. So yeah, I think that's okay. All the bad bitches that never settle are still single. And it's like you're trying to um shame somebody for being single, a bad bitch, and being single. That's like, to me, that's you a bad bitch and you single. Girl, you're not letting none of these motherfuckers stress you out. Your skin is great, you hydrated, you keeping yourself up. You girl, keep going. Don't let none of these motherfuckers attach themselves to you, because then you'll be looking crazy. Remember at the time, it was like 2 weeks ago, I told you that the girls were down to Twitter talking about with a boyfriend, without a boyfriend, and how drained and tired they look with a boyfriend and without a boyfriend, how hydrated they were looking. They in the gym taking care of themselves. Yeah. Single bad bitches that never settle. Yeah, not settle. They're not lowering, they're not settling, and therefore settling and lowering themselves to make themselves available for your raggedy giraffe knee box built shaped ass, girl. What? I was like, Lil Duval is always saying something stupid. Always saying something stupid. And then somebody says, if a house is on the market for 30 days with no buyers, they should usually drop the asking price. These women be on the market for over 30 weeks and keep their asking price at the same level. PR increase it. Make no sense. Women aren't houses. Of course, my value remains regardless of how long I've been single. Being in a relationship just to be in one is not the goal unless you are desperate as fuck, and that's just sad. I hope you also would keep your self-worth regardless of others. And the crazy part is they will even assert that the whenever you come in contact with one of them, it actually lowers your social credit score, right? That's why they want to know your body count. How many of us have you come in contact with? Because the more you have come in contact with us, the lesser of value you are, right? They determine your value based on how many men you've come in contact with, because they know the more that you come in contact with decreases your value. So what would a woman who thinks in that same mind frame like that, if the more I come in contact with you all, you say it lowers my value, why would I come in contact? Why wouldn't I retain my value and not come in contact with you? And then when they realize, oh, fuck, we just painted ourselves into a corner with that, now they want to shame you. But no, you can't shame me for being single. You've said it over and over again. You and your homeboys, when y'all get down in the basement, y'all come together and say, we should say, we should ask women how many men they've been with. And we should base their value on how many men they've been with. So how the more you've been with, the lower your value. So let me not be with none of them so I can retain my value. Why would I attach myself to anything that lowers my value? Why would I do that? So yeah, I'm a bad bitch and I'm single because y'all decrease my value. If I want to stay a bad bitch, I won't get next to any of y'all. Oh, they didn't think about that. Yeah, because y'all dumb. Because you're dumb. You don't think about that. And then he says, it was an analogy about how your price is too high rather than settling. Analogies are really lost on women. Self-worth and value in the dating market are not one and the same. Just like an analogy, your home can have a sentimental value that is priceless, but it's priceless. Buy in, I guess he meant, but in the buyer's market, it's worth $100,000. For women, the older, the more used up you get in the dating market, the less value you have in the dating market. That's exactly what he's saying. And if you don't believe this, you're just delusional. So why wouldn't I retain my value by not allowing you to come into this space? He said it. I didn't even read this. I didn't even swipe all the way to the damn end. The way you're speaking lets me know what kind of person you are. They don't see y'all as human beings, and they show you all the time. They tell you all the time. The way you're speaking lets me know what kind of person you are. So this will be my last reply. I got the analogy, sir. I responded to that. I've heard what you said before, and I don't agree. I know my value and my worth, and both are high. Feel how you feel, though, please. Shaming women for being single is so late, especially consider the lot of men are rotten and irreparable. They shame single women because they're afraid of being alone. Stay single and stay woke. Do not allow a man or any woman to tell you that your value is determined on who you're in partnership with. How many people you've been in partnership with. So you're telling me if I'm done with the relationship, now I basically decreased in value. Okay, now I'm going into another one. I've decreased in value. What did he say? For women, the older and more used up, because clearly, as old as you get, you're going to keep allowing men to come in contact with you and what? Use you up. Use you up, right? So what is the variable in the equation that's making the value less than? I mean, it's math. I only know how to count my money for real, for real. I don't really do the math thing like that, but I'm just saying, like, the in the equation, what that variable is decreasing the value of this variable here. Why would I put this in my fucking equation if it's going to decrease my value? Please get out of the equation. I'm sorry. Sorry. The more used up you get in the dating market, the less value you have in the dating market. So men are saying the more you come in contact with us, the more we know that we have used you up. So we don't want you anymore. No contact with. And then if you put value in men wanting you, then you are going to keep trying to do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. But they are telling you, we know that you get used up every time you come in contact with us. So much so that the more you come in contact with us, the lower you are in value. Maintain your value, okay? That's all I got to say. Maintain your value, ladies. The way these niggas embarrass you on social media, no thank you. I'm not strong enough. I hope he said this to his mama, sister, and all the other women he loves. Y'all just be saying anything. Also, this man is 47 years old. The goal isn't to have a man just to have a man. It's to be loved, honored, and respected by a man. Good luck. I don't think some men realize that some of us are actually happy single. A man is the easiest thing to get, and my peace is priceless. Okay, let's move on. Okay, what's the other thing that we made a comment on? Oh, women being in community with each other. Listen to this woman. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit. Hold on. Girl, what is going on? Okay.
The new age woman who doesn't want to have children. And we're so mean to her. And she knows exactly who she is. That is the woman that we need in our community. That is the auntie that is giving a sacred medicine that I can't give. We have to empower that and create space for that. And I think that as women, we're mean to our own friends. We isolate our own friends. I have married friends and single friends, and oftentimes there is a separation. Community is very important, and people hold different positions in community. And when our communities are imbalanced, our communities are weak. There is a lot of support that I get from my single homegirls. There's a lot of support that I get from my married homegirls. There's a lot of support that I get from my divorced homegirls. There's a taboo sometimes, and there's an energy that we have around people in their relationship status that is very mean. The new age woman.
So my comment was, community is crucial for women. When falling into relationships that mimic traditional nuclear dynamics, it often isolates the woman. She needs her community to stay rooted in her own identity and stay safe. Don't isolate or distance yourself or your single or married friends. Those two groups of women need each other. Every relationship status of women need each other to be in community with each other. Married ones, divorced ones, single ones, widowed ones, ones who will never marry, those women still need each other. The way that they created this traditional nuclear family, it often isolates the woman, and we've seen it happen so many times. And then you get those two people just dealing with each other day in, day out. They often try to make it seem it's like me and you against the world, girl. It's going to be us against the world. No, that woman needs her community, and that man needs his community outside of each other, because we've seen it so many times. The woman gets isolated in the relationship, and then things start to happen that are a detriment to her health and to her safety, and she doesn't have anyone to go to because she's isolated herself. Hopefully, she's not in a relationship with a man who, as soon as he gets in a relationship with a woman, he starts talking shit about her single friends, trying to get them away from her, right? Now, these are when the relationships are toxic, but that's something that slowly happens. This me and you against the world, it's gonna be us and da 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 da. It isolates the woman. She needs her friends. When a man starts saying, "Well, she can't be around her single friends." Why? Why can't she be around her single friends? They don't understand how married life's supposed to be. People understand how relationships go. You don't want her around her friends so she can have these conversations with her friends, tell her friends what's going on in her relationship, and they give her advice that possibly moves her away from him. That's like in the extreme cases, but that's what happens and how that looks. Women need each other. This thing where they get in romantic relationships and it happens all the time. The woman starts moving away from her. She spends more time with the man than she does with her friends. It happens all the time. And that's how we are socialized. Girls to women are socialized to put their all into their romantic relationship. And then when they get into a romantic relationship, their other relationships start to suffer. It happens all of the time. But those women need each other. They do need each other. Um, as a mom, I admire all my girlfriends who do not have children and still show up as the greatest person ever. Getting to know herself, making space for herself, all about her. All about her. I admire it so much. They are like a breath of fresh air, if you ask me. I'm one of these aunties. I came into this world with knowing that I did not want any kids. Like absolutely the fuck not. It's not wrong or weird. I've had more men who speak ill on my decision than I have women, but I also have women who felt like it was selfish because they are mothers or wanting to be. Like, don't worry about me, worry about you. It's all love here, regardless. I have two adult aunts that, to my knowledge, chose not to have children. They The way they show up for their nieces and nephews and godchildren still gives mother. As we as a collective are definitely mean and judgmental towards women who choose not to get married or to have children. Yes, my husband, those groups of women, girl, my husband, girl, they will make you feel like a damn fool. Why don't you remember when what's the girl's name? Drew was telling Sonya, well, you gotta have a baby. If your husband wants a baby, you gotta have a baby for your husband. I mean, what's the purpose? What's your purpose here? Girl, shut up. Shut up. You will get those women that will really shame women. They don't like women who choose to be childless. They don't like that. Why are you here? The same way that the men be like, oh, that's selfish. There's women the same with the same sentiment and mind frame. Yes. Girl, I'm rewiring my brain to no longer believe that there's something wrong with them. That's simply their destiny. Motherhood is not for everyone, and I'll say it again and again. Listen to your inner voice, not to what society or culture is telling you. Motherhood is hard with a diminishing village, agreed. A new age woman listens to her intuition and works best for her life's trajectory and soul's purpose. Yes, as a married child, right? And then what about the women who are married and they're as partners, they're coupling, they've decided not to have children. That's another one. Somebody's always asking them, when you gonna have kids? When you go, girl, we don't want to have kids. God, can't we just be a couple and just fucking enjoy each other while the fucking time we enjoy each other until we don't? God, why we gotta add a kid to the equation? And then when we break up, then y'all gonna be looking at me crazy, talking about you should have tried to keep your family together. Girl, I don't have time for all that shit. Let me just enjoy this motherfucker while we enjoy each other. Stop doing that. All of that. It's always about the relationship status. It's like, what are you, a solo person? Are you a single? Why are you single? Why are you like on what you call it? Bad bitches. They still single. Yes, girl, we single, girl. We're single. We don't want to have children. We want to be able to know single, no dependence. Just doing whatever the hell they want to do. Not with anybody else in mind. Like, I'm just concerned that I just need to take care of myself, and that's it. And that's it. And then be a good friend to whoever. You don't have to have kids. You can be the auntie, the play auntie, or whatever, the godmother, whatever. You can show up and impact children's lives and people's lives. You don't have to be a mother to do that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Okay, let's see what else. What else did I leave a comment on? All right, I think that's it. Are we done? Yeah. I feel like that's it. Oh yeah, that was the post about black athletes with white women.
I am tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Girl, I just feel like it's just a way to triangulate triangulate black women with white women for the attention of a black male athlete.
Tired ass, po ass, raggedy ass, slow ass niggas.
Girl, who gives a fuck? Somebody saying it's not normal that black athletes end up with white women.
I just, girl, stop.
Yes, that is normal. What are you talking about? It is actually the norm, which is so weird that people still get upset about it when it's like, I don't know. It's really like the definition of insanity. It's like the same results over and over again. I don't understand. You haven't, nothing has changed in order for you to expect different results that come out of athletes being with non-black women. Like, what are we talking about here? This man says black athletes going from being drafted into the NFL to signing a lucrative contract with millions to marrying a white woman. It's happening so often, it's starting to seem normal. Are you new here? Like, and then like my whole thing is, how old are you? And if you're into black athletes and black sports or whatever and watching sporting events, you will have seen these people's wives over the years. Over the years, you'll see their wives who they partner with. It's really them football players. It's really the football players. The basketball players do it too, because you can look at the NBA and girl, what do they call the National Biracial Association? That's what NBA stand for now. When you look at the damn teams, because all the damn daddies have had relationships with white women, and it's normal. It is normal. Lucrative contracts being with white women, normal. It is normal. It is normal. It is normal. It is normal. Why? Who's to say it's not normal? That is normal. My position is when black person marries outside of their race, it symbolizes a disconnect from the black community and its reinforcement of white superiority. No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. Black athletes who amass significant wealth often have a potential to reinvest black owned businesses, charities, schools, and initiatives and uplift their community. However, when the wealth is shared with or passed down to non black families, it could diminish the economic base of black communities. Girl, as said, this sounds like an attempt to emotionally trigger black women and triangulate black women into some type of war against white women for black male athletes marrying them. Who cares? Let those men marry who they want to marry. Please do not allow yourself to be triggered by something that is completely normal. It is normal for black athletes to marry white women. It is normal. It is normal. It is normal. It just, to me, it just feeds into the, oh, the black family, the black girl. Shut up. Shut up. Be quiet. Black women are marrying non-black men. I don't understand the point of this post. It's to triangulate. It's to create this thing like I like be like collectives of black women desire to be in relationship with wealthy black men. And when they see a wealthy, same thing what they do with the actors, when they see collectively a representation of a wealthy black man being in relationship with a white woman, something in them, it upsets them. And then you have people will come out and be like, the black family, now his wealth is going over. They get on Kobe Bryant about that. It is normal. It is normal. You shouldn't feel, I don't, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. That's just like a different conversation. There's so many things in regards to that conversation, and like trying to like reiterate this idea that black men and women must be together in order for some revolutionary thing to happen. No. People marry who they want to marry. People be in relationships with who they want to be in relationships with. And that's just what it is. And you could decide whether to, like in the conversation about Aaron Pierre, you can decide whether you want to support him. And I don't even know what when you say support, what does it look like? Going to their movies, watching their movies on Netflix? What does that look like, right? Like I said yesterday, I don't care who Aaron Pierre dates. I don't care. I watch Rebel Ridge. I don't care who he dates. I've never heard him say anything negative. You can pull a file. You can pull a file. Him saying, yes, black love, this, black love, I guess. He's British too. So it's that kind of shit. It's like you have to expect it. And it's so weird that the way that we are in society, and there's still people believing that these two groups of people must be together because they share skin tone, they share culture, that they must be together. And when the numbers show that, yes, when they do come together, they're divorcing really quickly. When they do come together, the men are this way, the women are showing up this way. When they do come together, it's like the divorce rate looks like this, or the majority of them are actually not getting married. And it's like you are basing your kind of collective consciousness on the representation of an athlete marrying a white woman, and his wealth going over to non-black people, when the reality is, even if you do marry a black man in today day and age, you're not going, there's no wealth being acquired. So again, you're like basing a collective idea on a representation of an athlete marrying a white woman, and this wealth going to a non-black family. Okay, go marry a black man, then go marry a black man and have his wealth transfer, whatever wealth. I mean, you could look at the numbers. So I don't even know why we're having this conversation, but again, it's like that other guy said, you are looking at these people as representations of how you want it to look, or how you desire in your head. That's why the women who get upset when they find out a black male actor is in partnership with a white woman, or has been in partnership with a non-black woman. Now, we like some of the comments, we deserve the right to see a representation of how we want our lives to look. I told this to somebody the other day, just because you think you deserve something doesn't mean that it's going to be made available to you to participate in. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of women are going to have to reconcile, especially race loyal black women are going to have to reconcile. You are the ones who are race loyal, and you cannot be mad that other people are not race loyal to you, and people are going out, marrying, living their lives, being with who they want to be with, being with who brings them, love, or whatever the hell you're looking for in a relationship. You feel like you deserve to be with, partnered with, coupled with wealthy black men. Is that the reality of the thing? Even though you think you deserve it, is that what's happening? Even though you think you deserve it, is that what's actually happening in real life? So you should just live your life. Stop looking for that, like, for these men who are, they're the ones that are the most, that date out the most, like, according to the talking points, they date out the most. They don't, and then they don't even have the best outcomes. So it's like, really, like, that's a lot of men you still desire these, a lot of men, even though they're saying they date out the most, you still waiting and thinking like, I deserve that. Okay, well, the reality of the thing is that it's not actually happening. So maybe we could reconcile that. Maybe, I don't know, you don't have to reconcile it. You could stay living in that, you know um mind frame. It's fine. But yeah, so I mean, I feel like it's normal. It is normal. It is normal. It is normal. I feel like that keeps like women like stuck in a place where you're like, I want to be able to see this. I don't know. It's weird to me. It is weird to me. Um, you know, the Aaron Pierre thing, the black athletes thing, like the women still being upset with that because they want to be able to have that experience. They want to, and it's, again, you are still in like a fantastical, idealized Like I want to be able to see this. And that's not the reality. And then getting mad at the men that you want to see it from, and they're like, it's actually like they're not even thinking about, they don't care what you want to see. They don't care what you want to see. So you can not support them, you can support them. I don't care. Either or. That's what I'm saying. I don't care. I don't care who they date. As long as you are not disparaging or you're coming out here saying crap about people and you come out you're a misogynist, you're homophobic, then that's where I draw the line with the people. That's why I draw the line with the people. I can care less about you, but I'll care lesser if I find out that you are a misogynist, a bigot, whatever it is. You know what it is. Any of the little isms. If you're any of that, I'm already looking at all of y'all side. I'm side eyeing all of y'all. But if I hear you talking shit, like would I support little anything little Duval does? No, absolutely not. Ever, never, never, ever, ever, never, never. No. Mm-mm. No, because I've heard the way he speaks about, like, he just does not like women. I've heard the way he speaks. I have not heard anything about this man. I'm gonna go. Am I gonna watch his film? Yeah, I'll watch the film. I want to see what it's about. If I find out you're a bigot, you're a homophobe, you're transphobic, you're a misogynist, if I find out anything, am I gonna watch your movie? No, I'm not gonna click. I'm gonna skip right past it. Yes, all of them, all of them, girl. Yes, all of them. You just gotta wait until they show you. So I feel like nobody should give a fuck if a black athlete marries a non-black woman. Who cares? Like, when are we gonna get like it's something that has happened over generations to the point where when somebody says it's acting like it is normal, it is normal. It's normal for people not to want to um it's normal for them not to want, I mean, it's normal for them to want to be with, I mean, it's just normal. I don't even have to, I feel like I'm just saying the same thing over and over again because I feel like it's so weird, but I feel like it's normal. All right, anyways, I gotta go. Girl. Anyways, I gotta go. Take care of each other, protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments.